Greetings from the tropical island of Jamaica and the World Customs Organization, WCO. Let me thank the organizers of the Global Trade Development Week in China for the opportunity to contribute to this summit relative to customs digitalization. Addressing the theme, analyzing factors influencing change in customs behavior to better adapt to the increasingly digital world. Customs administration globally is extremely dynamic and represents a critical service engine for economic growth and development. As such, customs digitalization is relevant in this epoch to meet the rapidly changing world. Customs digitalization is a process of leveraging digitization to improve business processes. The optimum use of ICT could enhance the efficiency of the work of customs. The use of ICT enables the implementation of modern risk management capabilities, big data analytics, and digital interoperability. Additionally, customs digitalization allows for the standardization of customs procedures, simplification of data requirements, and increased compliance. Customs digitalization aims to replace paper-based customs procedures with electronic operations, thus creating a more efficient and modern customs environment in tune with global developments. Factors influencing change include, but not limited to, operational efficiency, the reform and modernization of customs, as well as a strategic direction of customs globally, trending digital economy, the international trade dynamics that is impacting the world, importantly, effective change management and capacity building, business analytics, emerging technologies, and what is required of customs and border regulatory agency is coordinated border management. Digitalization enables customs administrations to create faster and lower cost procedures through integration and coordination with trading partners, and improve supply chain visibility for customs through the fluidity of data. Redefining the customs industry is necessary for reform and modernization. Digitalization, through the implementation of new platforms, can provide clients with a single point of contact. This strengthens intelligence gathering, collective risk assessment, and allows the sharing of resources. Embracing public-private partnership should also be viewed from a technical standpoint. Connecting customs administration's IT systems with particular trusted private sector entities will enable the sharing of classified information. Customs officers will be able to use mobile technology to feed back real-time data that will help identify and defeat terrorists and organized crime networks and defend against the illicit importation of drugs and firearms. Digitalization enables customs to work smarter. Advanced technologies reduce manual tasks or processes and facilitate redeployment of manpower into new areas such as data analysis. As a result, customs needs to train existing staff in emerging technologies and employ new and modern skill sets. The resultant effect will be customs administrations increasing performance and effectively managing resources for more value-added tasks. The era requires partnership between customs and all stakeholders along the supply chain. Continuous and timely communication is required to ensure effective implementation of changes in business processes and automated support. The strategic direction of customs globally is trending towards customs procedures being easy, fair, speedy, and reliable. As such, the direction requires promoting certainty, predictability, and security of the international movement of goods and people accompanying goods by establishing clear and precise standards. Eliminating duplication and delays in international supply chains, such as multiple reporting requirements and inspections. Supporting the international trading system by creating level playing fields for business at global, regional, and national levels. Strengthening cooperation between customs administrations as well as between customs and business and customs and other government agencies by creating meaningful and beneficial partnerships. And providing customs administrations with the capacity to promote regulatory compliance in a manner that facilitates legitimate trade. Digitization has had a major transformative effect and has impacted upon every sector of the economy. Business models have emerged, demonstrating common features, mobility, use of data to generate value and network effects. Retailing is undergoing a shift with the rising dominance of e-commerce. In 2017, retail e-commerce sales worldwide amounted to $2.3 trillion, and e-retail revenues are projected to grow to $4.88 trillion in 2021. With the rise in e-commerce activities, customs organizations will need to make use of technology that not only allows clients to have ease of doing business with customs, but use ICT capabilities that will facilitate the detection of threats. As an agent of government, customs organizations need to implement ICT technology that will provide online government services, especially as it relates to facilitating trade. Growing international trade volumes. This growth means that customs has to process more transactions, usually with the same or less resources due to the increased workload. New logistics and supply chain models. These models put pressure on customs administrations to process goods effectively and efficiently while minimizing delays. Traditional trade patterns are changing and participants are increasing. This change in structure impacts on the types of transactions handled by many customs administrations. Customs operates within an increasingly dynamic and changing world. This world demands that customs administrations have mechanisms institutionalized for effective change management. The pressures of the digitalized world signal to customs the need to change. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica learned a lesson when on the implementation of its customs automated management system, the change management program was not effective, which negatively impacted the seamless implementation of the automated system. Subsequently, additional resources had to be deployed for us to recover. Ladies and gentlemen, effective change management is necessary, so let's just do it. Knowledge institutionalization relates to maintaining a reservoir of knowledge within the organization that possesses the know-how to solve complex challenges digitally for the core functional areas of customs. What is WCO doing to drive capacity building? The WCO capacity building strategy is an ambitious, dynamic, yet pragmatic approach to meet the role of customs in the 21st century. Further, it reflects the need for individual members to take responsibility and ownership for their own development, as well as to create and manage their own capacity development programs. The strategy recognizes the key economic role of customs either as a primary or secondary function to manage the international supply chain, provide social protection, generate economic statistics, and maintain revenue streams. Capacity building is development and implementation. It is about taking decisions and delivering results. To support the implementation of the strategy, a number of policies, tools and services have been and continue to be developed. These include, but are not limited to, the orientation package for decision makers to support customs reform and modernization. The PICARD Development Program, which is partnerships in customs academic research and development in recognition of the importance of knowledge and education in the field of customs. The demands of globalization and modernization require a greater understanding of the political, economic, and trading environment in which customs is expected to operate. In order for customs administrations to meet the demands of modern times, it is necessary to develop and apply new management techniques and technologies. The other tools and services include the training development strategy, strategic planning support, non-intrusive inspection procurement support, and information technology procurement support. Ladies and gentlemen, the WCO encourages customs administrations to become smart customs as the gateway to high performance and sustainability. Fostering a data-driven organization emboldens the vision of faster, better informed decisions to compete in the digital economy. The more trade flow processes are digitalized, the more data becomes available. Hence, digitalization is the conduit to providing customs administrations with the volume of data that, when analyzed effectively, produces information to accurately assess the supply chain's performance and highlights areas of opportunities and risks. From the latest WCO news, the following are highlights surrounding two countries' digitalization experience. From Korea, they are testing a new analytical tool to root out fraud. Garbage in, garbage out is a well-known maxim relating to the need for good information for meaningful data analysis. The expression emphasizes that the quality of output is determined by the quality of the input. The KCS has learned through experience that customs officers tend to be nonchalant to the importance of the quality of the data in customs as much as the quantity of it. In light of this, the service plans to conduct automatic data cleansing at the time when the data is recorded in its database by adopting artificial intelligence technologies. Another lesson learned is the importance of domain knowledge. During the project, one IT expert from the private sector said that a task which took 1 week to complete by customs officials would have taken 1 month by a layperson. In other words, domain knowledge matters a lot when analyzing data. Therefore, big data analysis of customs-related topics should remain within the purview of customs. In Brazil, a new integrated risk management system is now on stream. 3 online customs systems developed by the RFB interact and complement each other to provide a robust risk management solution for the country. All 3 are in constant evolution to gain precision and handle more types of transactions and infractions. They interface well with internal revenue intelligence systems, which are also mainly developed internally, and these development teams work closely with customs. This enables the data and rules to be shared across the organization, and an individual's knowledge can be spread throughout the entire customs risk management community. The RFB also applies data mining techniques to offline data regularly and is investing in a huge data lake solution to consolidate all information related to both the customs and internal revenue services. In this way, the RFB is advancing towards a highly technological and integrated national risk management environment. Taking a step aside, this is a concrete example of how Brazil implemented the globally networked customs GNC concept that was developed by the WCO. Jamaica's experience saw customs implementing an automated management system, a web-based application that allows electronic submission of declarations to customs. The application facilitates administrative selectivity, a function of the other government border regulatory agencies that supports the risk management capabilities. The system has been implemented since 2016 and allows for digital intervention in customs control. Lessons learned from the implementation include the importance of change management, particularly with respect to training of frontline officers, staff to mitigate resistance to change. The administration utilizes the WCO cargo targeting system to aid with the following: interdiction and inspection of high-risk cargo in a planned, efficient, and effective manner. Increased supply chain visibility and security. Increased revenue collection capability. Better allocation of resources. Reduced illicit trade. And implementation of meaningful but secure trade facilitation. The administration invested in Tableau to strengthen its data mining capability, enhance its visibility and reporting, and unearthing business intelligence. The application allows for the building of dashboards to monitor customs procedures and operations through simplified analytics. It has elevated officers' thinking and contribution to the administration by enhancing their analytical skills. The administration is implementing ASICUDA, System for Performance Management, ASIPM, to enhance its monitoring capabilities, improve service delivery, promote improvements in trade facilitation, and support an environment of integrity. A joint mission between the WCO and UNCTAD was recently held in May 2018 to aid capacity development in performance measurement and business intelligence and analytics. Emerging technologies such as cloud computing, blockchain, and drones will help customs administrations to improve operation of its core mandates: trade facilitation, revenue collection, and border protection. For cloud computing, the worldwide public cloud services market is projected to grow 21.4% in 2018 to total $186.4 billion, up from $153.5 billion in 2017. For cloud computing, the worldwide public cloud services market is projected to grow 21.4% in 2018 to total $186.4 billion, up from $153.5 billion in 2017. Cloud computing is poised to facilitate the first building block of customs in the 21st century vision, that is globally networked customs, GNC. The WCO has 182 member states, and the strategic direction through GNC is to aid interconnectedness between all members. This will strengthen customs-to-customs partnership across regions. Another emerging technology is blockchain, which enables transparency. Using blockchain means that everyone with access to a ledger for that consignment sees the same up-to-date version of the truth. Flows of goods, information, and money are thus aligned. Evidence of the use of blockchain to stem fraudulent and smuggling practices can be cited from the Korea Customs Services, KCS, in March 2018. According to the agency, the number of export and import transactions have grown nearly 8 times, from 3 million in 1990 to 27 million in 2017. KCS is planning to build information networks connecting subjects of supply chain through blockchain technology and share information in real time to prevent trade finance fraud and smuggling. KCS is also planning to establish a big data analysis center in order to enhance the timeliness and accuracy of identifying illegal items. In addition, it will set up a customs clearance system to improve screening and examining high-risk items using artificial intelligence, AI. In January of this year, KCS said in a statement that it had uncovered 637.5 billion Korean won, or 596 million US dollars worth of illegal foreign exchange trading via cryptocurrency markets. Another emerging technology are unmanned aerial vehicles, or drones. Drones enable the patrolling of areas that are humanly impossible or difficult to access. Law enforcement agencies in China are employing drones to fight crime. According to the Police Aviation Administration Office, more than 300 police drones are being used in 25 provinces. to patrol areas that are difficult for police officers to access. It enables border monitoring. Nearly half of the US-Mexican border is patrolled by drones, known as change detection missions. The drones sweep remote mountains, canyons, and rivers with a video camera and return within 3 days to conduct another sweep in the same spot. The videos are then overlaid for software analysis to identify tiny changes, tracks, and evidence of human activity on the terrain. The Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore has deployed a sea drone to detect harmful oil and chemical spills. The drone provides aerial surveillance for port inspectors, giving a more comprehensive assessment on the extent of an oil spill. It is equipped with a video camera and sensor for collecting data and is able to send information back to its operator in real time. The thrust towards coordinated border management is a factor that must be considered. The optimal flow of goods and information between customs and border regulatory agencies is a necessity to enable effective and efficient border management. This entails coordination and cooperation among all the relevant authorities and agencies involving border security and regulatory requirements that apply to passengers, goods, and conveyances that are moved across borders. The establishment of better coordinated border management for the cross-border movement of goods requires the recognition of customs or the agency responsible for the customs function as the lead frontline administration at national borders for controlling the movement of goods. According to the UN Trade Facilitation Network, customs administrations are usually best suited to develop integrated procedures for processing goods at points of entry. And the introduction of the electronic single window concept that allows a trader to provide all necessary information and documentation once to the designated agency that in turn distributes the information to all relevant agencies. Ladies and gentlemen, we have analyzed some factors of digitalization in customs, particularly how it influences change in customs behavior to better adapt to the increasingly digital world, including increased trade flows, international dynamics, customs reform and modernization, border security, trade facilitation, and efficient service delivery. Therefore, the quest to become smart customs and digital champions is clear and present. Ladies and gentlemen, customs digital transformation has begun and will continue. Therefore, we must stay on this path. Thank you. One love.